Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. Certainly one of the more interesting charts at the moment. It has been for a while now. So we're obviously actively tracking Solana and observing Solana's chart for potential trend reversal signals to the upside. I think I showed it to you in the previous video, but this chart shows what we need to see to confirm that a low has been made, a lasting low down here. Yeah. I have to say very clearly, I still prefer the yellow wave count here, or whatever color this is. I prefer the yellow wave count. I prefer one more low. It would be clearer. But again, we have arrived in this region between $17 and $17.90 that I highlighted many times as key target area. And also when we arrived there, we had a complete wave count. It was just that the structure of the low wasn't very clear. Therefore, I highlighted to you we might get one more low. I still prefer it. But if I had to give you probabilities here, which is very subjective, but I would say, maybe 55 to 60% probability for another low and 40%, 45% for a break to the upside. That's how close together they are. There's not really a clear edge at the moment. Very, very similar probabilities. And as you know, we've been tracking for the last couple of days now this white wave count as well. Gave you in yesterday's video down there the relevant bullish support of $17.80 and highlighted, okay, anybody who wants to focus on the upside, there's your key support. As long as we're holding that, the white wave count can play out. Then we talked about potentially an inverse head and shoulders could be forming here. That would, of course, be a bullish reversal pattern. What's missing now is the right shoulder. So keep watching for that. I currently see quite a few of these on different charts. So that's something potentially interesting. In addition to that, the white wave count shows what we need to see. We would have a 1-2 setup complete. The third wave could be in the making. It would need to reach $22 at least. Then we should get a fourth wave that needs to avoid an overlap with wave 1 top. And then we have a wave 5. And as soon as we get a 5-wave move above the $22 level, I would say the low is likely in. If we then get a 3-wave pullback, it's confirmed. And that would at the same time serve as a potential trade setup for higher prices in a 3rd-wave rally. That's typically the wave. That's typically the rally that people want to join. Yeah, you want to be in that rally when it starts typically. So at the moment, if there is a head and shoulders pattern that's going to unfold, the neckline would be the $20.20 level, which is from the larger cycle, the 61.8 retracement level. So it's a key level that was respected several times here throughout August, several touch points, and also then here in September, resistance, and now again. So I think an inverse head and shoulders pattern could likely form here. Certainly something I'm observing, and again, I'm watching for another low at the moment, but certainly tracking the bullish scenario as well, because it is not unlikely and probabilities are on a fairly similar level. Now, we now have a small rejection already here to that, you could call it neckline. So what I'm watching now, and that's going to be interesting in the next couple of days, I'm watching for the development of that right shoulder. You can see it on the 1-hour chart a little bit clearer. It might be forming that right now. It could take maybe 1 or 2 days to form it and then a break. Ideally, the price is now in a 3rd wave rally from a bullish point of view. And if we measure again the Fibonacci extensions, I already gave you the key target, but just that you've seen it. So the 1.618 extension points directly to that resistance, the structural resistance level that was relevant in August several times. That's for a 3rd wave, typically only the ideal target. It might push a little higher in the 3rd wave. It's sort of a minimum, really. You don't really accept a 3rd wave that's shorter than the 1.618 extension, especially in crypto. I don't think there is much more to add. Again, certainly interesting, certainly worth observing in the next few days. Anybody who wants to wait for a little bit of clarity could wait for those 5 waves to fill in, could wait for a 3-wave pullback. I will then give you a support area. Breakout traders could keep an eye on the inverse head and shoulders and the next target would be at $22 to the upside. If it makes another low, then yeah, it's the $17 level next. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.